Welcome to my channel. I am GDP, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the Idle Heroes news that has come up with regarding the new Void Heroes and the changes to the new artifact. And I'm actually going to discuss the new artifact a brief moment. I know I haven't really talked too much about it in my previous videos about the new Dark Hero. And then I'm also going to talk about what you can expect to get out of the Christmas shop on various accounts that have spent and used scrolls, an account that hasn't spent and used 2,000 scrolls, and also an account that hasn't spent and done 1,000 scrolls. I kind of just would expect at different levels of using scrolls and spending levels of what you would kind of expect on this Christmas event here. So let's first talk about the event. Starting off on my main account, I have gone for both of the new artifacts yet. Obviously, I can't grab the second copy of the artifact until Thursday or Wednesday night when that last reset hits, so I can get those last demon or snowbells, whatever you want to call them. But on this account, I have gotten 3,104 tickets above of already doing a 10-star dummy, both the 9 stars, and the 5-star elite hero chest. So that means I've gotten an extra, what was that, 2,350. So I've gotten a total of 5,454 of these tickets. I don't know if I'm going to be spending those tickets on the rest of the items in the shop here. I don't really see a whole lot of value for me in my main account getting these items. I do kind of am leaning towards just going for 206 heroic scrolls right now. That I could get more once the more candy canes come in for the next couple resets. But right now I am leaning towards these heroic scrolls. I don't recommend doing this if you are anyone else. I do believe you will see value in these other dummies or these elite shards or this light dark five-star chest. I mean, I just personally don't see my account getting a whole bunch of value getting this. I don't really need any of these heroes in here. Or getting, I could get these for a potential new hero, but the chances of getting those new heroes out of these honestly is really low. Especially as the more heroes go into here, the odds of these do get worse. But that is for what I can get on my main account. So kind of an end game here. I can get all the dummies. I can buy out the entire shop here and then spend the rest on scrolls. But I'm just gonna forego a bunch of this and just go straight for scrolls. Let's go ahead and talk about my alt. So my alt account has 32 left over from what is spent already. My alt has used 2,000 scrolls and has completed all the events here because I did build the 10-star here, but you don't get any candy canes from that. But I did complete all the quests. This account did use 2,000 scrolls, and I did manage to buy the 10-star dummy, both the 9 stars, and once again the 5-star elite. So same progress as my main on what I've already spent, but now instead of 3,100 extra left over, I only have 32 left over. So here I'm probably just going to go ahead and get scrolls for the rest of these. I don't think I'm going to get enough tickets to get anything else out of here. If I did, I possibly would get the elite shards for a chance at a new hero in here, or maybe one of the light darks I could see myself getting on this account. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit there. I don't know if I need these dummies on this account. But yeah, so that's what I got for spending 2,000 scrolls. No spending. I didn't even get the last stocking here. So I have not spent a single dime on this account on this event. I don't really see a whole lot of benefit of spending and getting the sock on this account just for a 9-star dummy and one of these. I'm not sure if I see, I mean, the value is there, but this account, I'm really not really trying to spend on it. So let's go ahead and go into my free-to-play Trash VIP 13 account here. So this is my Trash alt. This account did 1,000 scrolls. Once again, this one, I don't spend a dime on it, not even cards. But it did complete everything. It was able to build the 10-star of the new hero. As you can see, I've only did 1,000 scrolls, and I have 821 left over after already buying the 10-star dummy. So that's basically what I would get from just spending the scrolls. I probably will grab the 9-star dummy here, and then probably this 5-star hero chest here. I don't think this account needs this. Um, but yeah, so I do believe as a free to play, if you can complete all these quests here, regardless if you do the heroic scrolls or not, you should be able to, at minimum, if you can complete those quests, get the 10-star dummy. Um, so yeah, so that's really nice. I guess you get a free 10-star dummy out of this account as a free to play, as long as you can do those accounts. Let's go over and talk about my actual free to play account here that just started. This one cannot do any of the quest really because it doesn't have the tavern stuff saved up. It has 451 saved up right now. I'm probably gonna get the 5-star hero selection chest. Um, Maybe the 9-star dummy, but I don't think so. I honestly thought about it just because that is a lot of food for free to play to get right away. But this copy might come in more handy, so I'm gonna hold that decision off until the end of the week. But that is where that account is. But let's go ahead and talk about the news here. For the new Transcendence hero, we did get this graphic here. We have three little, I don't know what they're called, little gooey gob things. One's looks like a dark faction, one's a forest faction, and then some think the top one's a fortress faction one, just because it looks blue. But we already have SFX for from, and she's from the fortress faction. So my hint is it's Shadow, and possibly to justify its blue, maybe it's actually a see-through thing, so you're actually seeing the background of the stars, and that's why it looks blue. Maybe it's just like a shadow, because shadows are invisible, so this is see-through. I don't know. Maybe it's a play on that. But as you can see, the dark one looks like an assassin. The green one looks like a priest, and the shadow one looks like a ranger. Um, some thoughts on it. The dark one looks like Omnivore. Even the shape of the head is in the shape of Omnivore's head. Omnivore is the only assassin in dark. So I'm pretty cut and clear, pretty sure the dark Void Hero is going to be Omnivore. Judging off of the green one does have ears, and the only priest that has ears in the Forest faction is Olivia. So maybe that is the reason why they did not give Olivia imprints. Maybe that's why they skipped her, and because she is a very recent hero that just straight up got skipped for imprints. Same with Garuda, um, but Olivia was a newer hero that did get skipped, so that was a little suspicious. So maybe Olivia is going to be the new Void hero for Forest. And then the last one, the Ranger. If it is a Shadow, it's probably going to be either a Kameth or a Field. Um, my guess is it's probably a Kameth more than a Field, but we'll see there. So that's what we got here. Let's go ahead and go over to the next graphic tier. This is the one for the new artifact. Basically, they changed the artifact going from a 100% chance to inflict one slow reduce on an enemy hero. It now has a 100% chance, 66% chance, and a 33% chance to inflict frost respectively on 3 enemies. So that means the first hero, it's no matter what, same thing, it's going to get reduced. Second hero has a 66% chance to get reduced, and then the last hero will have a 33% chance. So it's possible you'll get 3, sometimes you'll get 2, sometimes you'll only get 1. I do believe this changes the artifact going from a very nice to have endgame artifact to probably a more of a required now. Um, The fact that you can potentially slow up to half the enemy team is pretty significant. Um, so that's half the other team getting slowed. So, and speed is pretty much king in PvP. So that pretty much makes this artifact go from, hey, this is like a niche, like, hey, it's a good one. It's not as offensive as Demon Bell. It's a little bit more supporty, a little more tanky. It's got like control immunity and HP. Um, but it had a slow, but it was only for one target. So it's like, okay, do we really need to slow that one target? The answer is maybe. I mean, and end game probably it's gonna matter, but in most situations you could probably get away without it. But now with three enemies, it's probably gonna move more of, hey, you're gonna need to run a snow heart in your team to slow down half their team possibly. So I think that's kind of where it went. Talking a little bit more about this new artifact, it's basically really good for any hero that likes energy, especially like an Amun Ra or even the new hero Forces. You do lose attack, so you do lose damage. But if you do need that control immunity, it can be nice, and it gives a decent amount of HP. But you got to be careful with HP in the current meta with Sherlock swaps. But I don't think Four Seasons really get swapped by Sherlock because let's be honest, as soon as he hits like if he hits Queen, he's gonna go down to almost dead pretty much right away. Um, but yeah, so this artifacts could be pretty much good for any hero in the future that likes energy and needs a little bit of extra CC protection from CC in the meta. And then it'll also give a benefit to your entire team by slowing half of the enemy team potentially. So that's what I gotta really talk about the new stuff here. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.